It's Bolton away, and that's my first game of 2018, so I've really been looking forward to it for some unknown reason. It's one of my favourite grounds in the Championship actually, because it's modern but not sort of completely soulless, I think anyway. I've been quite a few times, and it's generally a good trip. Normally I would do it on the train because they have a really handy station just opposite the ground, but today the trains were taking 3 hours. I dread to think how awful it is for people travelling up from Ipswich. So my friend Ant has very kindly offered to pick me up on the way. So he's just swinging by the M62 to pick me up from Leeds, and then Bolton's about an hour from here. I don't know what to expect today, so I'm hoping to get a few opinions off other people. He's just really unpredictable at the moment, Mick McCarthy. You don't know whether he's going to think, oh, it's Bolton and they're struggling, we can win this, or whether he's going to think, I need to protect it, we need to get at least a draw. I suspect it'll be the latter. There's a little bit of sort of nervousness about who's leaving, not just who's coming, and I think that's going to really affect, it must affect the players, it has to. The insecurity of not knowing who's going to be in their team. People like Tommy Smith leaving, that's a huge change for us. That's a huge let down almost. Nice player, love him. I really like Tommy. But anyway, my lift will be here any second, so I shall see you on the way. The bloody trek from the pub to the ground. These guys seem to be enjoying it.
There's more stairs. More stairs to gyms.
The first half was the coldest and most bored I've been at a football game for months, and that includes Borough away. But when Gary Madine scored just after the half time, when I look back on it, I don't even think it was straight after we'd conceded. It was just probably when we had about 15 minutes to go. Suddenly Town had this urgency and were actually trying to score, which we hadn't seen for the rest of the game. Garner's goal was well taken, and I think well deserved, because I think a draw overall was probably fair. And had Waggy's shot that hit the post gone in, it would have been incredibly exciting, but I think it would have been unfair. A draw was right, a draw was what both sides set out to get, and a draw was what both sides got. It's just a shame for the rest of the fans, really. I've always been one to defend McCarthy's opinion that a point away from home is a good point, but it's just getting a little bit tedious, a little bit boring. There's a long wait until May. Perhaps it is time for him to go a little sooner.
Right, and would you take the point?
Yeah, under those circumstances, yes. But I wish Mick would go for it more sometimes. They're better than these teams. We really should give it a go sometimes. But at the end of the day, points are points.
Did you enjoy your first game at Macron?
I enjoyed the goal. It was very cold.
That was very diplomatic.
And the game took a long time to get going, but it was a beautiful goal.
It was a good goal. It was nice. It was a good goal.
And I'll take the point.
Ben, were you happy with that?
Overall, happy with the point from what I've seen, but other than that, pretty dire game to be fair.
I've never been so grateful to go down to the bar at half time. So boring.